so I got the wiper assembly in, and temporarily I put the wipers back on, and then I did the test. So do the test before you put everything back in, okay? And it's looking good. It parks where it's supposed to be, right along this area. When you turn off your wiper, that's where it sits, and it's gonna park there, alright? Okay guys, here I have 2006-2009 Civic, Honda Civic. So I'm going to change the wiper motor. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna have to do is remove the cowl cover. So I've already done that. Remove the wiper blades. Remove the this on each side. So that basically, those two that I was pointing out, one sit right here, one sit right there, and this one was right in the middle there. Alright, so you basically have to remove the wiper first, and then you remove this center trim piece, and then you remove two sides on each side. Alright, so now you leave with this. So I'm going to show you guys to remove this one right here. To remove that, you're going to remove this, that, this one right there in the middle, so this and that. Alright, so I'm gonna go and remove that, and that thing should just come out. Okay guys, so I showed you guys which bolts to remove, and I also missed pointing out this to you guys. So there's one more right there, so there's basically three 10mm bolts that we have to remove in the back. So that's one, this is two right here, that's removed, and then the other one right there. Okay. Alright, so I got that part out. So that's how it should look like now. Now I can remove the wiper arm. Alright, so the wiper arm has to come out together with the motor. See the motor right there? That's the motor. Alright, so to remove the wiper arm and the motor, so that's one, that's two, there's three, there's four, there's five. Alright guys, so I missed one thing. There's actually one more bolt right there. So there's 1, 2, 3 right there. Right, so I'm going to remove those bolts, and after that I'm going to swing it out. I'm going to swing the wiper assembly out, and I'm going to remove that connector. So I got those two bolts out, that bolt right there in the middle, and two bolts right there on the side. There's two kinds of bolts here. There's three long bolts and two short bolts. So these are the three long bolts and two short ones. The three long bolts, two short bolts. Alright guys, so bring it up as far as you can like this, because you can't go as far as you can with the connector on. So bring it up this far and disconnect the connector, and then you should be able to bring the whole thing out. Alright, so just play around with it, it'll come out as long as your connector is out. Alright guys, so once you have the whole assembly, alright, so I'm going to show you guys the correct position of this. So see that arrow right there? So that arrow is pointing to those three marks right there. Alright, so if you're looking at from the top right here, so they're along those three marks. Alright, so the next step would be is, alright guys, so I'm going to make a reference there. I'm gonna mark it right there. So that's my mark, and I'm also gonna mark there. Alright, so it's gotta be within those three index marks. Alright, So what I'm gonna try to do now is I'm going to spin this. And then I'm gonna loosen this with my power tool. So just pry it out like that, just like so. Alright, now it's out. Now you just basically have to remove these 3 bolts, bring in the new motor, and bolt them in here, and I'm gonna put it back. So that's the park position right there. Alright, so as long as you have this triangle mark there along those 3 marks, you're good. Alright, so I'm gonna put it like that. You guys can see right there that it's in the marked position, just like that, and you're done. Okay, so now this thing is ready to go back to the car. Okay. Alright guys, so I got all the bolt in. I got that bolt in, I got the other bolt right there. I got this bolt right here in the middle, and then 2 bolts on this side. Alright, so I got the wiper assembly in, and temporarily I put the wipers back on, and then I did the test. So do the test before you put everything back in. Okay, and it's looking good. It parks where it's supposed to be, right along this area. When you turn off your wiper, that's where it sits, and it's gonna park there. Alright, you don't want this thing sitting anywhere else, but I just temporarily put that on. It's good, so I'm gonna put all the cowl back together, and it should be a done deal job. Alright guys, so just check your work before you put all the cover backs, because otherwise if you put everything back and turns out it's not working properly, you're gonna have to remove everything again, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the cowl back together now, but first I'm going to remove the 2 wipers that I put on them temporarily and put the cowl back on, the cowl cover, and put the wipers back. That's the last thing I'm gonna do. Alright, so everything works now. So the high speed is working now. High speed setting is enough. Slow medium speed was working fine. So the problem with this is the wiper motor. Alright, so replace the wiper motor and you'll have the slow, medium, and then the fast speed. Alright, if you guys like this content, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell and comment. Alright, thanks guys.